What is going on, everybody? My name is Dylon57, and today we are going to do the third part of our Doom Any Percent tutorial series, Foundry, the maker or breaker for a lot of people. Foundry is a very unique level because it's pretty short, but it's got one super hard trick, a lot like ResOps, but this door is a very, very thick boy. It is not easy to clip through. It takes a lot of people a really long time to learn this trick. So hopefully today I'm going to break down that trick, really pull it apart, show you how to do it very consistently, and also naturally the rest of the level. So here I'm going to show you the intro to the level. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to walk up to this door and we're going to stop as soon as we hear the door make a sound. This is going to make it to where the door will always be open when we've loaded checkpoint, and so the enemies won't spawn in such a way to where we can't go into the weapon mod room. So here I'm just going to walk up and pay attention. That little click, little tick sound. We're going to be around in this position whenever we hear that. And now that we're here, we're basically just going to wait until Samuel's dialogue is done. And once it's done, we're going to reload checkpoint, and I'm going to show you how to do those inputs. Right? We press escape, then we press down arrow, enter, up, and then we would press enter in order to do that. Now, you'll want to be careful here because the menu will eat your input sometimes, but you just go down, up, down, enter, up, enter, like that, real quick. Okay? So now we're going to go over to the weapon mod room, and here we're going to interact, press right arrow, enter, and then press enter again, and reload checkpoint. So next I'm going to show you the turbine door GK, kind of try to break it down for you and really show you all the detailed parts of it. Alright, so here we're just going to immediately walk forward, switch to the machine gun, shoot the barrels, and kill these zombies. Didn't quite kill them there, but that's alright. Shoot off the arm, shoot the torso, just like we would set up other GKs. Boom. And as soon as its shoulder drops down like that, we hit the GK. So you can see there, I should have killed the zombies there, and normally you would. But that's an example of the fast GK. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that, but I'm going to slow it down a lot. I know that was really, really fast. But yeah, we're going to slow that down, we're going to break it down, and I'm going to show you every single part of that GK. Right, so here we're doing it slower. We pull out our machine gun, jump across, and then we're going to jump, shoot the barrels, and kill these guys. Sometimes that guy stays alive, but that's okay. And we're just going to follow this yellow line all the way to the door. The setup is not ultra specific, but that's fine. Shoot the arm, shoot the torso. As soon as he gets right there, we're going to move out of the way, shoot him in the butt as his arm goes down, and we're going to line up kind of with that reflection. Okay? Boom. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to show you again. We're going to line up. Boom, boom. As soon as he hits the edge of that line, we move. And what we're looking for whenever we do this jump is we're looking for his shoulder to get into frame right there. And then as soon as we hit the ground, we do the GK. Alright? And now I'm going to show you a different setup. This is the double hit setup. So that way you can set it up with a little bit more time. There's a bit more of a window there. Right, so here we're going to take the same path, But this time we're going to set up right here. Again, the setup's not ultra specific. We're going to let him hit us twice. Move. Boom. Just like that. Right, we're going to do that again, but we're going to do it slower this time. Alright, so we're going to approach the door. We're going to line up about right here. Okay. We're going to let the zombie come up and hit us. And now, with this trick, the angle is the most important thing. So when we don't pre-shoot him, we have to use the pistol weapon mod, and we look at that angle, lined up with kind of the left side of that pool of blood. And we get on through the wall, and we kind of crouch, and we can get through. Okay? So that's the two ways that you can kind of do this trick. Now I'm going to show you a couple of ways in which it can fail. Whether it be your angle is off, or you have your timing completely wrong. Those things are very, very important to this. So you'll want to make sure that your angle is exactly right and your time is exactly right. You can very, very easily fail this trick. So for our first scenario, let's say that we don't shoot the barrel when we're at the top of those stairs. Okay? You'll notice that both of these zombies have died. That's no good. But fortunately, there are still these backup zombies. Now, you don't want the one with one arm. You want the one, that looks like all the other ones that we set up GKs off of, at least for this instance. You can just get him set up, get lined up here. Again, it's not that specific. I was just doing it for the example. And then as soon as he walks up, same thing, same trick, same timing. Okay? You make it on through the wall. Alright, here I'm going to show you what happens if you don't GK at the right angle. I'm going to miss on purpose here. Look way too far over. You'll get some sort of random animation. And here's what happens if you GK way too late. Most of the time, you'll just kind of whack him. Alright, so now that we've gotten past the GK, now it's time to show you the last bit of movement. Fortunately, if you've gotten to this point, you've gotten through the hardest part of the level. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to this door, and here you can actually get caught on this door frame a little bit. You're going to want to avoid that. And basically we're just going to jump over that a little bit, jump down, and now we're going to attempt to do a rail boost over to this section. If you don't get this immediately, maybe if you're in the right position, give it one more try, but honestly, it's better to just go ahead and walk over there than keep on trying to get the rail boost. There's a couple of different ways that you can do this rail boost actually. First I'll show you the standard method. What you're going to do is you're going to jump up here, right, and you're going to line up about in the middle of this screen, like about right here. If you're looking straight, you'd be like lined up with this end kind of. And what we're going to do is we're going to look this way, and we're going to jump, right? And as soon as our crosshair starts to go down, like as soon as we get to the apex of it, we're going to press W. So here I kind of jumped a little bit out of the way, right at the apex, W, boom, and we made it. We grabbed onto that ledge. Now sometimes that boost can get a little wild. I'm going to do it a couple of times here. Right? Sometimes you go really, really, really fast, and sometimes, like, let's say your angle's kind of off. You're basically going to go wherever your mouse cursor is directed toward. This boost saves a good bit of time. And then, let's see, I'll do one that's really wacky. See, if you're not looking the right way, it just straight up won't work. Again, not in the right position, just won't work. Right? Cool. We managed to get it. It's a little lenient, but when you're trying to do it fast, it can be a little spooky. Like if you're just jumping up, yeah, you just jump up. You have to make sure that you're in the right position. Okay, if you fall down, that's fine. Just come over here, walk up, grab the edge of that corner, and then jump across here to save a little bit of time, and just jump up those stairs. Because any stairs that you're on in the game, you kind of get stuck on them and move a little bit slower, and that's never good. Okay? Alright, another way to perform this boost is to kind of look down and at an angle right here, and boom, you got the boost. It's a lot less consistent than the other method because you can't see where you're going. But most rails in the game, if you kind of just like get up next to it, you can kind of boost off of it if it's a rail that you're able to boost on. But anyway, that's that. Let's go ahead and make our way on over this way, because now I'm going to show you the paperclip. Alright? So whichever way you get over here, we're going to come up to this rail, hop up on it, and we're going to jump on this little circular bit here on this strut. So we're going to give it a little jump, jump, boom. And we made it up. Okay? Let me show you again. Timing can be a little bit tricky. Jump. Oh, see? Sometimes you just fall off of it like that. Get back up here. Jump, jump, and we're up. Right? And we're going to come right over here. This is where we're going to perform the paperclip. Our goal is to get through this wall here. And it can be a little bit tricky, but most of the time, once you kind of understand the wall, you can just get right in. So we're going to get in this corner, we're going to hold shift and pistol zoom, and we're going to kind of look this way, because our goal, see there, I kind of just clipped into it a little bit. Okay. Our goal is to clip into this wall. Alright, I'm going to back up a little bit, and I'm standing this whole time. There is a way to get in here crouching, but we're just going to rock back and forth, okay? Having a hard time getting in there at this point. Let's see. There we go. Kind of just rock back and forth, and we're in the wall. Okay, let me show you again. Alright. We look this way, rock back and forth, boom. Yep, kind of let go of pistol zoom so we can move a little bit more. And we flipped into the wall. You kind of want to approach that corner at a little bit of an angle once you feel yourself kind of getting into the wall. So yeah, once you get it down, you're just gonna be able to walk up here and boom, we're right in the wall already. Well, kind of popped out there. Don't want to go too far to the left or right. We're in the wall, okay. So at this point, we are going to get slightly over to the right. You don't want to go too far because you will fall down here, and you will be very, very sad. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep our cursor kind of looking towards this way, and we're going to walk forward, right? And once we step up, sometimes we'll have to do like a little bit of a wiggle to keep on being able to walk, because there I was holding forward and I couldn't move forward. You just do like the tiniest little wiggle and you can keep on moving forward, right? Once we move forward, when we get to this portion, we need to be very, very careful here, because depending on where you land in this section depends on how easily you get over to this little invisible wall that you jump up on right here. So here we're just going to hold shift and pistol zoom, and we're going to just walk off right there very, very carefully, because our goal is to be on this wall, and we're going to make our way over to this little strut here. Alright, and now there's a couple of places where you kind of catch on this little strut. So in order to get on the invisible platform that's literally right here, Just do a little bit of a hop, move forward, just lightly tap W. Move all the way forward until we can't move anymore. That's where that invisible bit is. And we're just going to jump up like that. Okay. You'll feel yourself kind of jump up on this invisible wall portion. And that will bring us to the next step. We have to jump on top of this room that's over here. Of course, you can't see it because, you know, invisible stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to aim right for this bit of pipe that we can see. And we're just going to scroll wheel and jump toward it. Like that. Okay? I'll show you again. Scroll wheel and jump toward it. And grab up. Scroll wheel and jump. Right? And now that we're up here, we have to make our way over to the end level trigger. We are going to jump on top of these boxes, and you'll want to be careful. Sometimes you might even have to press S a little bit to, you know, reposition yourself a little bit. But we're just going to do it. Hop, hop. I pressed S there a little bit back. And we landed here. Now, it hasn't happened to me many times, but you can actually get stuck in this roof because you see all these pipes and everything here. You can very, very easily get stuck here. So we're going to land on this pipe, we're going to jump over to this section, and then we're going to jump over to this corner. Okay? Now, once we get over to this corner, we're just going to slowly move, and we're going to line ourselves up about here. Once you get better at this out-of-bounds movement, you'll kind of just be able to walk over here, and it'll be fine. Like, just continuously move and then jump over to this section. But what we're going to do now is we're going to position our cursor about where that screen's corner is, and we're going to jump. Okay? So now we're on this little invisible section. I move back, okay, and we're going to jump. Now, sometimes you can jump the wrong way off of this. I'm going to see if I can jump back. Oh, nope. That's fine. Sometimes you can jump and miss this thing, but if you do fall off, you can grab the ledge here. I'm going to see if I can demonstrate it. Boom. Yeah. That ledge is grabbable, fortunately. But once we get in this position, we're going to continue to walk forward, and we're going to keep on going until we see on the right of our screen, we can see that pipe. Okay? That pipe right there is very, very important. If you start to go this way too early, you will clip into the wall. And if you do clip into the wall, I'll demonstrate that. If you clip into the wall, you cannot get back out. You absolutely can't. And what you have to do at that point is you can extendo grab this button and start the cutscene. But honestly, at that point, just go ahead and load checkpoint. It's way slower to watch that cutscene. But what we're going to do is we're going to walk toward this pipe. Messed up. We're going to walk toward this pipe, and we're going to be really, really careful because there is some terrain that you can get caught on right there. Walk toward this pipe, and we're going to pistol shift and zoom just enough to where we drop down and we're on the other end of this pipe. And to get to the end level trigger, we kind of have to take a wide arc around this wall so we don't clip and bounce. And I'll show you what that looks like. We're going to take a wide arc, we're going to scroll, wheel, and jump, and land where the end level trigger is. So, like that. Took a wide arc, and boom, we can hit the end level trigger. Alright, if you miss, like, let's say you go too early. Oh, well, that worked. If you clip into this wall, there we go. Yeah, that's the example. Clip into the wall, you're pretty well screwed. You'll just have to reload checkpoint. And if you go too far this way, you can clip in such a fashion where you can't get out of here. If you get down here, you can't actually hit the button, even if you try to extendo grab, and you're just literally stuck here. You can try to maybe wiggle your way out of it, but I personally haven't found a way to get out of here. So you're just gonna arc, Boom. And you made it. Easy peasy. Not that bad. So I hope this explanation of Foundry has been helpful. Foundry Turbine Door GK is one of those like hard gateways for a lot of people, and I hope that seeing it in slow motion, seeing it done in a couple different ways, and all of the ways that you can mess up have helped you out a lot. And again, please feel free to reach out to me. Discord is linked in the description for the Modern Doom speedrunning community, for my personal Discord. Any help that you need, we are more than willing to help you. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.